pass to Love. Here's the three. And Shaq pulls it down. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one.
Oh, yeah, Shaq. Baby.
And
baby.
Garland comes to help. Shaq kicks to James.
Man, you want to do my man Shaq like that? What's up, man?
Knocked away.
Oh,
Here is Love. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago. The pass to Garland. Here's Sexton. No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Sexton.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's
oh my God, he's bad. He's bad. He's bad.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense.
Come on, Ron. Don't come on,
The
bro.
shot is good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And Greg, you want to continue to build on this lead, right?
Y'all gonna turn into a pillow or a mattress. Y'all gonna turn into a pillow or a mattress. One or the other. I'm gonna turn into a basketball. Hey Dre, what time you gonna go tomorrow? Tomorrow. Well, we get up at 8, sir. It's gonna be chilly, I think. We're going to work on early. We're doing that.
Bro, look at this. Move! Out the way.
Too close for comfort.
Timeout is called. First of the game.
Get out the way.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
He won't. Give me that. Oh, wow.
Sexton, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous
Boom.
defense that prohibits him from completing the
The 23's got the
And right
connection.
there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet
Get
another
back
one
in.
of his natural gifts.
Yeah. Pull up. Oh!
Garland with
Give me
it.
that.
He's against Jordan, but he stays with it to
Give
end
me
the cold streak. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The
No, it's the
76ers
team that I
leading by
made.
9. Knocks
Yeah.
it loose.
I got
And now the
LeBron,
Cavaliers.
Shaq.
Fast break.
Yeah.
Garland with the bucket.
Yeah, I
And
got
that ends the struggle.
Giannis, Michael
You can
Jordan,
feel
Kobe.
the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got
the
to be able to
Cavaliers.
show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding
Darius
away,
Garland
finally
and
falls
Colin
for
Sexton
you.
and Andre Drummond, Kevin Love, and Dennis Hodgson.
Here's the professor. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the
Good
paint
defense.
and
Good defense.
continue to score consistently.
Inside.
Somebody cut. Pick and roll me. Pick and roll me. Oh
First
yeah,
quarter
big
play,
boy
just
Shaq in
over
the
3.5
field.
minutes
Oh,
in.
I got plugged. That's
And
crazy.
stolen by
No,
Drummond.
let him go. Let him go. Let him go. Never mind.
Poke
He
loose.
don't like you, bro. Yeah. Oh my God. No sir.
Second shot opportunity, and he finishes nice
Oh, what
on the
a
way.
hazard you guys.
Pursues the offensive
I don't know
glass
how
with
to
purpose.
score.
Drummond knows who he is. And
Drummond
boy,
knows that he's
does he
weird and
attack it.
trash.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean,
Big
few
billion
players
again.
in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any
Something I do out, put other dude in. Oh, he a center. Never mind.
given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass
That's
on the
in this
offensive
kid.
end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Here's the professor. 5 on the clock. 16 feet
Overdose.
away, and it's in off the backboard. The professor's got 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the
That's
basket.
a
The
steal.
Cavaliers trail by
Come on,
9.
man. Why don't you? He cold. He cold.
Pass to Windler.
He ain't making anything. I might about it. Just 3 seconds.
A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one, no good to start him off on the night.
This dude's an ISO game.
Here's Logan.
That one.
And that one drops.
And not hard.
Don't make a new five. Green. AD. Luka Kobe.
To see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Cookies. Cookies.
Thompson outside. Passes it to Windler. Clock at 4.
Give me that.
That's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain
Give me that.
possession. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Abdul-Jabbar
Luka
checked
in
in
the
for the
game.
professor. Anthony Davis comes in for Russell. Luka Doncic. He's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Bryant in for James Harden.
Why is Luka bringing them all over the court?
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Logan.
Yeah.
Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Man, fuck
And
this
so
kid,
it's
bro.
Porter bringing it up now
Fuck
for
him.
the Cavaliers.
No, go up, go
They
up.
trail by 14. Garland.
Give me that,
It's
man.
blocked.
Well, this has
Let's go,
not been a
Kobe.
quarter to remember
Oh, yeah,
for
Kobe,
this
we
guy.
went all the
He
way with
looks
that.
completely flustered.
Boom.
And Kobe throws it down hard.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely
That's
at
us.
the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Thompson outside.
Going to be a blow. What are you talking
Tipped
about?
away.
Oh, yeah, Kareem.
It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh,
Philadelphia
Kareem.
76ers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a
Oh, we better
condom.
still be. Oh, my
But that
God. Why is
last
he taking
name
the best
certainly
player on? One
has
of the
a
best players
lot of
on earth.
people looking for nicknames.
Dang, bro. Get off
Oh.
the way.
Goodness. Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg,
Fill up.
is the energy they're bringing right now. They're
Yeah.
ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Come
The
on, Mike.
Cavaliers trail by 18.
I still.
Garland, the pass to Nance.
He can't shoot. He can't shoot either.
Oh,
No,
Nance
sir.
in
Give me
position.
that.
And here's the fast break.
Oh,
He's
Joe.
out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. James Harden is second.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
He can't shoot. He can't shoot either. He can't shoot either. He can't shoot.
Wide open look for Porter. It's loose.
And I'm not sure
Hey,
that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction.
I might do a
Boy,
pick and
I'd
roll
be
just to get an
surprised
alley off,
if we
but-
see that again.
Harden outside.
Pick and roll? Oh, yeah, perfect. That's what I want.
There's the lob to the takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home.
24 4.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step
Yeah,
into
second
enemy
quarter.
territory and flat out
Second
take
quarter,
over.
24
This is
4.
impressive.
Oh, yeah. Get the ball. Oh,
Jordan
yeah.
with it. Garland picks
Oh, yeah,
him
come
up.
on, come on.
Lobs it up for Jordan.
Come on,
It's
Jordan.
stolen by Nance.
Nice, my dad can catch lobs, and I know exactly what I'm putting in. I just changed fucking 101, bro. LB and Giannis coming in. Man, I'm putting Giannis on the bench. Yeah, I'm putting Giannis as a forward. Taking her, not putting me in. Not choosing. No, I'm gonna take my mans out. I'm not gonna play that career. Alright, so he coming in. Jordan coming out. LBJ. Ford. Kareem. Shaq.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Bulls. Kicks it to Garland.
Okay, whatever.
With some arc, and it's
God
sent
dang,
back by
Kawhi.
Leonard. Just 4 to shoot.
Mhm.
They're outside, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And now
Oh, yeah, he getting
Philadelphia
banged
on
on.
the break.
He getting
Boom,
banged
jams
down,
it
bro.
straight down.
Why you
And
so
guys,
sitting
he's
here?
not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim
Out the way, man.
in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man Colin Sexton already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these two players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show
Good
great promise
defense.
as shooters.
Yes, sir.
Very scoring-minded
Give it up, man.
guards. Reminiscent possibly of a little
yeah, here we go.
McCollum
Come on,
pair
Mike.
for the
Oh, you
Blazers,
took
which
a cut.
could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
The 76ers making a switch here. Shaq is checked in
That's
for
a
prime
plug.
time.
Easy plug.
LeBron comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kobe's checked in for Jordan.
Good defense.
And the professor subbed in for James Harden.
And you know, you can't impact the shot
One
that
cut to the
close
basket.
any
Oh,
better
Kobe.
than he did on
Yeah,
that
go.
possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it
That
or
was-
simply
yeah, that was
alters
Kobe.
it, the result is pretty much the same.
I'll tell you,
You might have to
right
take Kobe
now,
out. I want somebody
these
that
guys
can take Kobe out.
cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Kobe comes with the double team, and the officials call him for a 3-second
Good D.
violation.
And let's take a look at Colin Sexton's numbers, how he did last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you
Get
can
out
see
the
they smell
way.
blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
Guys
Oh,
are
let him
looking
go.
for a spark
He
here.
missed.
Yeah, a cold stretch
Oh!
offensively for sure.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
They're probably thinking my
The
dude can't
76ers
shoot
have gone a
that.
sensational 5 of 5 from the
Okay,
field
back.
since the start of
Okay,
the second
back.
quarter. Here's the professor. Good, and the assist
Oh,
goes to
I
James.
do really do that.
LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
And
Good
it just
defense.
seems that every pass they
It was a
make
two-way
is
offensive
leading
threat. If
to a
it
score.
is, this
Just
is my
great
dude.
ball movement.
Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And now, a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance.
I'm going to put in that alley catching game. He can. I don't know about Kobe. AD can. Leroy. Giannis, he can. These people you can catch a lot.
Bring together a number of wins, given how strong they've been playing. I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Russell comes in for Abdul-Jabbar.
He's supposed to be in the game. He's not supposed to be in the game. Russell, he barely play. I'll let him play him.
And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Kobe. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That sets off a 5-game tour for them.
And with the success they've had.
Boom.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. You're breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you chose?
Well, first and foremost,
I don't have Kyrie. Alright. I'm sending Luka. I'm sending Luka away with me. Now, Bill, you can stay in now.
I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hall of Fame badges, bro.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics.
Hi, Bill Russell guarding shooting guard.
Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. And the rejection by James.
And I still swatted it. I'm good, Russell.
And a prolific shot blocker, but when he wants to get it done, he is emphatic.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love.
And it's
Garland in for Jenny Osman.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the comes inside.
Oh, I saw. Oh, no man's got his take. He got his take. Game over. Lockdown take LeBron in the building.
No doubt, Kevin.
Lockdown take LeBron in the building.
His passing game and his rebounding game. This is one of the most skilled bigs we've seen in the history of the league.
Why are you still jumping, Billy? Give me that.
And the rejection by LeBron.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor.
Oh, you gotta catch that. Come in my paint.
And
Thank
stolen
you.
by James. There's the lob. That's the Kumbo.
Giannis. Oh my God, Giannis. Giannis, I think yeah, no, I don't know how to say his name. Kawhi, come on, bro.
And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Giannis, bro. Giannis, bro.
They get a hand on it. The Professor lays it up and banks it in.
Go.
The Professor's got 12 now in this quarter.
Good defense.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now.
Oh,
but still, plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. They staged a good, an aggressive 9-0 run at the start. Big-time offense for them was the theme, and at the end of quarter one, they were up by 16. Then in quarter number two, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster, Ernie. Without major improvement defensively, this game is OVA. Over.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Yeah. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from the Professor.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in scoring, 5th in rebounding, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. And so it's Cleveland with it. And so in the game for the 76ers, Antetokounmpo is out there with LeBron James. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's the Professor. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's Garland, and stolen by Jordan. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Now, here's Garland, guarded by Jordan. Garland, the pass to Osman. Drummond with it, covered by LeBron. Shot clock at 5. Here's Osman. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Yeah, the step back. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
I'm back.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning.
Oh yeah, come on, bro.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Good. The assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
So how about the Cavaliers head coach John Beilein making his NBA debut after 27 seasons as a college basketball coach? Think back to his time at Michigan, the first back-to-back 30-win seasons in school history. This is an excellent hire for Cleveland.
Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Number 1, Andre Drummond, and of course, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Poked away. And here's Sexton. No points in the game yet for him.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room.
Let's go, Shaq.
Free and looking lost.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Doris, isn't it interesting? Coach John Beilein has never, at any level, been an assistant coach.
No, but he has made his way through the ranks, going from high school to junior college, Division III, Division II, and then right up through the ranks of Division I. So he now makes the final leap to the NBA. How cool is that, Kev?
Love kicks to Garland.
Trying to put the ball on for you right now. You're gonna get fucked. Doing that too.
The pass to Drummond.
You should need
to the middle. Here's Sexton. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think, Greg, it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
What was that?
Shaq passes to LeBron.
No!
Finished off by LeBron.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
No, it's the same song.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. For Cleveland, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Here's Osman, covered by LeBron, and Love throws it down.
Empowering
Who's doing that now? Bet that up.
It's a 12-0 run by Philadelphia.
He's going to fall. Somebody's going to fall by him again.
Here's the professor. 20 points for him. Clock at 6. From deep, Jordan, another three for Philadelphia.
For three. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Garland, and Jordan sends it back.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just eating off each other right now.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Russell, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Leonard comes in for LeBron. And it's James
Harden
for the professor.
Well, just a little
this didn't even have 10 points yet. It's 62-12.
Selected with the 8th pick back in the 2018 draft, Colin Sexton, the main reward for the Cavs after the Kyrie Irving trade.
Sexton wearing the same number 2 jersey as Irving doesn't feel the need to measure up to expectations created by Kyrie. Cavs fans, though, hope he does.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton, nicely done.
From deep, Harden, another three for Philadelphia.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Cavaliers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Sexton. He kicks it to Porter. Shot from 16. That's tipped.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys.
Get off me. Oh, you gotta finish.
And so, Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Here's Windler, and it's Russell with the rebound. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
That Billy.
Left side, Jordan. Nance against Russell. He feeds it to O'Neal. A jump hook again, Philadelphia.
I think so.
O'Neal just a brute on the block, simply
I don't know.
overpowers the opposition.
Here's Thompson. Misses in close.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect.
As Green's going. Oh my God, Bill.
And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Green was the fuck that from on.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Got Zizic. Exum is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's McKinney in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Doris, I know your style of play at Providence was one of aggressiveness, a lot of instinct, a lot of smarts, great skill. But I think you also have an appreciation for the players that are real scrappy on the floor.
What I love, Kevin, are guys who can influence the game without having incredible offensive skill. So a guy like Patrick Beverly, so a little bit undersized, but would you like to have that guy pick you up at 94 feet, be in your grill and in your face, like he gives no quarter, he gives no concessions. If you were checking Kevin Harlan, my goodness, you'd have a long night.
That would be a torture chamber. I agree with you. Doris, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner 3, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. Because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Dellavedova, the pass to Nance. Davis with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision
basketball.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Come on.
Dellavedova, the pass to Zizic. Now, here's Exum. Defense is right there. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. No good on the shot. And Philadelphia the other way now. Pass to Doncic. The dunk by Doncic.
Well, Doncic's terrific floor vision in the open floor.
I want to get out the way anyway. You see him coming, I want to move.
For Cleveland, they've gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Just move.
They are 2 of 6. Doncic
because I'm coming through that lane.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Just move. Yeah, this is his jumper. Of course.
Ball's
I got it!
So it's Philadelphia now.
Yeah, all the way.
Here's
all the
Leonard.
way. And one.
That's in there. Davis with the assist.
But Kawhi Leonard is 230 pounds of nothing but pure strength. What a finish at the rim.
The Cavaliers on offense.
Thank you. Oh, yeah.
And here we go. Philadelphia running again.
Boom!
That's not something.
Over the rim, but I know y'all see one. Rewind.
Caught the defense
Over
totally
the
off
rim,
guard.
over the rim. Might as well get dunked, bro.
Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the
game
growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so
Go, Kobe.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
David! Come on! Somebody stop.
This guy doesn't mess
Post
around when he gets that kind of position.
With the pass.
Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. That one good for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Hey, Greg, to me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Thompson, he's checked in for Larry Nance. And the 76ers also making a change. The professor's checked in for Kawhi Leonard.
I'm all over that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more 3-point attempts than 2-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more 3-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than 2s. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area 2s, that means blank opportunities at the rim, and 3-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Poked away to the left side wing. Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. Not a lot of room. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. All around the rim that time before dropping in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14 points now in the second half. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too. What also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made. And I know Antetokounmpo was very big part.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
He still can ISO. Why? Get off him.
We head to the final buzzer here. A crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the professor.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The second chance effort. McKinney, no good.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Screenshot.
This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Up. Start recording. What you doing? Playing 2K. Yeah, I'm playing with you. Yeah.